I'm smoking with Jesus, and I'm getting really high. He's giving me lectures about all the things I should try. And I don't care if I don't see him again, 'cause I smoked out with Jesus, and I got lots of good advice, good advice, good advice, good advice. I'm smoking with Jesus, and we're talking about some shit. Says, hey boy, if you're restless, I really don't exist. I'm just a thought in another person's mind. But if you're prone to insisting, you can hold me deep inside, deep inside, deep inside, deep
So Janice, did you feel an earthquake last night?
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, it woke you up. Or did I wake you up?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was about 2:30 in the morning. How about you, Ocean? I heard you crying too. Yeah, the earthquake, the first earthquake. Yes, there's a lot of earthquakes here. But fortunately, there's no tsunami warning. Yep, welcome to the illusion.
see you waste your life away. But if you find yourself hurting, you can always remember me, remember me, remember me, remember me.
This is Cynthia. She manages and owns the Little Michael Lodges here on what, Sandy Point?
Sandy Cove.
Sandy Cove. So did you feel the earthquake last night?
I did. I was wondering about you guys, if you heard it. If you
Yeah, it woke us up.
felt us, yeah.
So is that kind of business as usual around here?
Oh
or-
yeah, every day. If you look on the Alaska Earthquake Center, every day you'll see how many earthquakes we have here in Adak. At least, it's probably at least 3 or 4, and sometimes up to 20, 30 a day.
What's this?
This was the elementary school.
Elementary school. Wow, it's built like a bunker over here. I guess it's apropos with the weather and the military stuff. When was the last major military exodus out of Adak?
Well, they started in the 90s, the early 90s, 92, 93. I think the last people left about 2002. There's really not, and even today, there are some Navy contractors here, and every year, twice a year, the Navy comes out and does, it's called the EOD team. They come out here and they blow up unexploded ordnance. They come out twice a year to do that.
For exercise or part of the cleanup?
No, it's real.
How many people live here now regularly?
Probably about 130 to 140. There might be a few more because of the cannery people.
Okay, the cannery. Was that recently opened, or is
Yeah,
that?
they're not open yet, but they're going to be opening up again. I think they're working a couple of little small lines right now.
Yeah.
So the blue shed here is where the cannery is.
Oh, this is a cannery.
It was a supply department for the Navy. And over here is our liquor store on this side. See liquor?
Alrighty.
It's open
Can't
2
miss
hours
that.
a day.
2 hours a day. It's actually open.
Yeah. On
Wow.
the other side is a little restaurant.
Is there a high surcharge on booze? Oh, is that the Mexican restaurant?
And it's really, really good food.
Really good Mexican restaurant. So this is the red, white, and blue building. This is obviously the white. And we have the red. Destroyed by a fire
So this is Pier 3. It was built during World War II.
during World War II.
And we did have it. We tried to nominate it for a historic place. It didn't quite work because there's just no money to save it.
Wow.
They
so
do use it.
yeah.
On occasion, it is used.
So this would be like 1943 or something like that. So is this weather here? Would you say this is a willy wall or not quite?
No.
No.
We might see one
Uh-huh.
as we drive around. We might see one.
See a willy wall?
Oh,
What
you
is
see-
a willy wall?
A
look
willy
like?
wall is like a mini.
Oh, it's like a
mini
dust
cyclone.
devil, but
Yeah.
made out of mist and stuff.
Now those other three little chimneys down there.
Yeah, the
Those
three
are the
of them.
chimneys for the cats that we use now. We don't use these big ones anymore.
For the what?
The cat generators. The
Cat
big-
generators, I
They
see.
make power for us.
Right, so this was the naval power plant. Bering Hill Chapel, you were saying this is the tsunami, the current tsunami wait area
Right.
there?
This is our disaster building. It's set up with medical supplies. And there's
Japanese tsunami. What happened at
Right.
Finger Bay?
Well, we found out that the bridge had been taken out, a walking bridge across the river,
Uh-huh.
and so we went up there and looked at it. And sure enough, we found the bridge on the other side of the river, and we could see where the water had come up that high up there.
And the tsunami washed about how far up
It's probably a mile.
up past Finger Bay? Wow. So she was saying this was underground fuel tanks, which you said were illegal.
They are now in America.
They are now in America, and it was totally top secret. That was during World War II or after?
After.
After, yeah. And her husband helped to do the remediation and clear it all out. Oh, nuclear weapons storage facility. Wow.
So now as we get closer, you can kind of imagine, if you just close your eyes or look at this and imagine those lights were lighting up this place. This was a guarded, probably an electrified guard fence right here.
Wow.
Probably with a guard station right off to the right with guns and
So is there an actual missile launch silo down there, or
No,
it's
these were like the ones that came in on ships. So you can kind of, this was with phones right here that you had to call to get permission to come in. And you had to phone in to get permission to go through that gate. That's a locked gate.
guard tower, bulletproof glass?
This one over here was where they put it together, so to speak. Devices, put them under this crane, and then pick them up and move them inside there and
So
work on
carefully
them.
move the nuclear material in on
It's
the
just
crane.
amazing. Yeah, and tomorrow if you wanted to, and the weather's better, you can come in here and look at it. That was called a serpentine exit. I'll show you a concrete one as well, but this is a serpentine exit that in case they are attacked from the front, they can exit the building and shoot without getting hit. Or they can exit that building in a quick manner and go underground and go to a safe space.
So nuclear device and bomb storage facility.
There were 10 here at any one time.
Wow. 10 bombs?
And
Nuclear devices.
hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other types of bombs. But 10,
Right.
10 of them
Wow.
at one time, yeah.
And when did this program start, do you know?
Oh, I don't know. Probably, probably in the 50s. I mean, I'm sure all through that Cold War era.
Right.
And those are just cement sacks.
That's a cement sack bomb shelter dating back from what?
Oh, probably the 50s, 60s.
Probably the 50s.
Now this is a little mini serpentine entrance here. So if you get out tomorrow and look at that, you'll see what kind of goes in a little circle. But they could shoot coming out of this kind here.
And are those like the holes at the top? Is that for shooting too?
Yes.
For defense?
Yeah. This is called it was an underwater surveillance unit. And what they did was they used equipment and satellites and things to track Soviet submarines as well as American submarines, because no one really knows where American submarines are either.
So this is a Cold War.
They have underwater devices that they would put together, electronic devices, and the planes here would drop them in the ocean so that the sonar would pick them up and they would report it here. And this is restricted and keep out, blah blah blah. There's your dog run here.
Sea bees, yeah. The sea bees. So this would be about the 70s as well, or?
Yep, 70s, 80s, and 90s. They were here more than one.
So this was the original World War II base area, and they had thousands of tents. One of them. This was one of the first of them. Not a bad spot.
To their radios.
So this was a Cold War era listening. Well, what would you say?
That's what they did. This was
for spying on the Russians, listening.
Right. There's 3 floors, and there were men in each of those floors. That's what they did all day long, was sit at a radio and listen.
And this is the only place in North America that could pick up the signal. Wow. Another top secret building, and to this day they're still not even sure what they did here, and it's still pretty much off limits. Wires left from the big, what kind of antenna do you call it?
Wallenweber.
Wallenweber. This is the station for stainless steel doors. Still stainless steel after. Really?
Right down to the water.
Wow.
This was never a paved runway. This was one of your steel grid runways, and it was for seaplanes only. And it's straight down to the water at Lake Andrew. And that's what that sign used to say, but the sign's really gone. We don't know where they went exactly.
Oh, there's a lake over there. Right, I see.
But you can kind of see where the runway was there. The other runway is over here in this elevated area.
So these could have been used as revetments too for the planes. Some of the Musquet. It's up there. It's one of the original World War II runway.
This beach right here, it's called Nurses Beach now, but it's where the 24 Army explorers landed when they first came to Adak to see if it would make a good place for a beach.
Wow, the original landing. Yeah.
And then what they looked when they came over this little hill here, they looked up here. This was all a lake, a very shallow lake, and they drained this lake, and that's remember we saw those ponds and things. That's the remnants of that lake by the airport.